Hey everybody, meteorologist Sarah Gannon here with the first alert forecast update for you. We continue to track some active weather heading into this upcoming weekend. A lot of ups and downs when it comes to our temperature trend. This afternoon now starting to see some sunshine peeking through that cloud cover. It was a little dicey there a little bit earlier today as we had a quick moving system come through, brought a few snow showers, even at some freezing drizzle. So that made for some slick spots and untreated surfaces here earlier today. And you probably saw that cloud cover. But again, sunshine starting to poke through those clouds now as that cloud cover recedes to the south. Most of that system now pretty much out of our area. So we'll look to see quieter conditions continuing into the rest of tonight. That cloud cover continuing to clear as the night progresses as well. So starting to see more of that sun in Rochester, thinning clouds towards the Minnesota-Iowa border. So again, looking forward to a little bit of some more quiet, clear conditions here heading into tonight. Temperature-wise, a lot warmer today. We're into those mid-30s in Rochester, 35 in Dodge Center, 34 in Rochester, 36 in Albert Lee. Mason City climbing to 41 here at this point in time. Still a bit cooler towards Decorah and Charles City, which are sitting at 30 and 32 degrees respectively. Again, keep in mind they had all of that snow on the ground still in that direction. Heading into tomorrow morning, a seasonal start to the day there. We'll take a look at temperatures 7 a.m. Mainly into those mid-teens here. We'll look to see wind chill values right around 0, maybe into those lower single digits. So a touch on the cool side, but we should manage maybe a little bit more sunshine, I think, heading into the afternoon. Temperatures taking a bit more of a hit compared to today. They will be back into those upper teens to low 20s. But again, we are keeping an eye on more active weather heading into later in the weekend. We may even keep an eye out for a few snow showers heading into tomorrow night. You can see here with that hourly forecast by the end of tomorrow evening for the Mason City area. Could be tracking some light snow showers. So keeping an eye on snow chances as we head closer to the weekend, and of course more ups and downs in that temperature trend. A lot more to keep an eye on here for the upcoming week. Those details are ahead in your first alert weather. We'll be back with more Midwest Access. Welcome back to Midwest Access. I'm meteorologist Sarah Gannon. Enjoying a little sunshine out here now this afternoon as we check in with your Lewis and Otto live camera. This is a view from Assisi Heights looking to the west here in Rochester. We cleared out that cloud cover and we're continuing to here in southern Minnesota and northern Iowa. Temperatures have been nice and mild today, kind of one of our ups in our roller coaster trend here this week. Temperatures right now sitting into those mid to upper 30s across Rochester, Austin, Winona, Mason City sitting at about 41 currently. We're looking at wind speeds a bit breezy here at this hour, sitting anywhere from around 10 to 20 miles per hour. So notice here with that cloud cover continuing to filter out to the south. We'll look to see maybe a little bit more clearing here as the afternoon and evening continues. We did have that system come through earlier today, and that did make for some slick spots on those roads, especially if they were untreated. So we did see a few flurries and some freezing drizzle move through. Again, all of that now out of the area. We're seeing that cloud cover receding, so looking at some quiet sky. As we look at your first alerts here for tonight, heading into your Wednesday, we'll see the chance maybe for some isolated snow showers in portions of northeast Iowa. Continue to see those model trends still shifting a little bit further south here, even about 24 or so hours out with this system. So in terms of temperatures, they continue to stay all over the place. Ups and downs. We'll see temperatures ranging anywhere from highs in the 20s all the way up to the 50s possible by the end of this week. So a lot of ups and a lot of downs. We'll continue to keep an eye on potential snow chances heading into this weekend and maybe even seeing a few more opportunities sneaking in for next week. We'll take a look at future track here heading into the overnight hours. Again, that cloud cover continuing to recede here this evening. We may see a few patchy clouds overnight heading into early Wednesday. Wednesday as a whole looking pretty decent here. Daytime hours, we should manage a bit of some sunshine heading there into the region, and then we'll look to track out maybe an opportunity for a few snow showers, just kind of clipping Mason City, but by Thursday, all that activity out of the area. So we're looking at that probability here. You can see here how those snow showers pretty much at this point in time shifting out of the area. This is looking at probability of at least 1 inch. Notice here, pretty much out of the local viewing area. We'll look to see maybe a couple flurries just clipping Mason City, but in terms of accumulation, little to no accumulation is expected. So as we look further out here into this weekend, we'll be watching some straight chances Saturday, Sunday. This is a system that we've been keeping an eye on here, and we'll continue to track out heading into the second half of the work week. Next week, maybe a couple more opportunities on the way by Tuesday, potentially into the end of the week. And depending on our temperature profile, we may be even looking at some minor mixing with those late week systems. But again, that's nearly 10 days out, so a lot can change here in the next 7 to 10 days with that system potential next week. Tomorrow, a chance at some sunshine. Winds may be a bit breezy here in the Med City. We'll see high temperatures cooler than what we are seeing today. We'll see highs back in the upper teens to low to mid 20s. The sun, though, that'll feel nice. You just look at that 7-day forecast for the Rochester area. You can see those temperatures just up and down again. 20s for highs tomorrow, 30s nearing 40 by Thursday. Friday, a chance at 50 for that high temp. And then we'll look to be back into the 20s and 30s heading into this weekend and next week. And of course, keeping an eye on those snow chances. That's a look at your first alert weather.